How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Mogu Mail, and rather than making a video highlighting a bunch of different decks and just putting decks on the screen, I figured that I would make this this live recording just because, number one, it's going to be easier to get my points across. Number two, I want to show you guys all of the decks that I have seen that have been able to hit 12 wins, as well as talking about some points, whether or not you should join the Tavern Brawl or not, whether or not you should save your gold. It really just comes down to personal preference and what you want to spend your gold on. But in today's video, we're going to be looking over what decks have been working. We're going to be going over whether or not you should play it, as well as my own clips in the Tavern Brawl. But I'll just go ahead and spoil you guys. I have not gotten 12 wins yet. I have actually never gotten 12 wins in the Tavern Brawl before. The highest wins I've ever gotten is actually 10, and in this season, I've only been able to go 8-3 with these two decks right here. Unholy Death Knight as well as Aggro Mage, and I'll just go ahead and spoil it. Some other people have been able to get 12 wins, but let's go ahead and ask the first question that needs to be asked when it comes to the Tavern Brawl. Should I play it, and how lucky do I need to be? Well, sometimes you need to be exactly this lucky.
You do not scam me. And I know you
sometimes you need to be exactly this
lucky. You love me.
But not every time.
What the?
1,
fuck?
2.
What the fuck?
2 Pyroblasts to the face on turn 3. Yes, he did win this game, as you can tell by the reaction. I don't know if Asmo went 12-2 with this deck or whatever, but I can guarantee you that somebody did do it with Thief Rogue, and Thief Rogue is a very legitimate way that you could get those wins. But let's go ahead and take a look at some of these other decks right now, because a lot of people, since the beginning of the week, have been doing well with a lot of the decks you would expect, and maybe some decks that you would think are like, I don't even know how anybody could get a single win with it. And trust me, there are plenty of those decks. But Aggro Mage, very, very straightforward deck. I mean, there's not really anything too crazy about this. Literally, Dabs went to the best deck on HS Replay and just net decked it. So that is how easy it can be to get 12 wins in the Tavern Brawl. But you do need to understand how to play these decks, and we'll get to that point here in a second when we go over all of these lists. So yes, you could take Aggro Mage and do extremely well with it. Luna did well with her version of Ping Mage, and I believe there is already a video that she posted about this, so I'll be sure to leave that in the link below. But yeah, there's a guide on Ping Mage, easy 12 wins. List is pretty, straightforward, nothing really too crazy from what I can tell here. Languagehacker ended up doing something with APM Priest, and I'll tell you right now, I was unfortunately one of his losses, or I was one of his wins, because he's the person who beat me on my last run, I believe, when I was playing Unholy or Aggro Mage. But regardless, APM Priest apparently can do the job very well. Light Shower Elemental is better than more. Forge Fiend. And the thing about all these decks that you could take these decks to great successes on ladder as well, because if you're doing well in the Heroic Tavern Brawl, you can probably do well on your ladder climb. So the next deck we're going to look over is apparently Frost Death Knight, which somebody was able to go 12 wins twice during the same run. And honestly, I believe there's one other person that had Frost DK, but yeah, check out those awards. These awards are always very nice to look at, the screenshots, I'm gonna be honest. But then another 12 wins from Luna with Minelock, and we're gonna explain Minelock in particular here at the very end, because there's something that you need to know about Minelock. But you could take Minelock, do very well with it. Theo ended up doing well with the Frost DK, so another person that did well with Frost Death Knight. I'm pretty sure these lists are the same, but just in case, there will be all of the deck codes down below. Even if the lists are the same, I'm just going to copy all this information, so that way there's no cards that are being there's no cards that are missing. Casper ended up doing something pretty interesting with, I believe, his version of Pure Paladin, which honestly, I'm surprised not to see any oh god, what's it called? Elitist Snobs in this deck, actually. But this is still, it's just Pure Paladin. Pure Paladin does well. Nothing really to say on that front. Felicia was able to do well with Unholy Death Knight, so yet another person was able to do well with Unholy Death Knight. I myself was able to take this to 8 wins, and I still got a decent amount of gold from it. Rami, probably with the most unconventional list that I think you're going to see here. Somehow getting 12 wins with Control Priest. I'm not even going to ask the question how. Just know that, APM Control Priest can maybe be good. I can't tell if this is APM just off this screenshot, but based off this legendary right here, I don't believe that it is. But No Hands Gamer, another person that was able to do well with Frost Death Knight, and also gave you a mulligan guide. Always go for Vicious Bone and Harbinger, sometimes keep Thracian, Lady, Vizier, and Frost Strike. Deck code right there, and mobile stats. What more can you want from your streamers being as transparent as possible about how easy it is to sometimes win these games? McBanterface did well with Minelock. We'll get to Minelock here in a second. Someone was able to do well with XL Beast Hunter. Not really sure if this is the deck that you would want to play unless you are really good with Beast Hunter. But hey, it is a deck that you can do well with, and I think is the only Hunter deck that I've seen anybody take, honestly, more than 3 wins. Hunter just is in a rough spot right now, but apparently this deck can do well enough. And even game designer Cora was able to take the peasant version of Unholy Death Knight to 12 wins. So, I mean, maybe she, I don't know. I think peasants are just the way to go, and she definitely was not a Trog gamer. You know, I don't think she's a big fan of Trogs ever since it's been nerfed. But, I mean, hey, Cora was able to go 12 wins with it. Hunter Ace. Okay, now this is going to be the weirdest list that you will see of all day today. But Rainbow Death Knight. Yes, this deck is on my radar. I have yet to play it, and I have yet to get clips with it. But this just looks like Unholy Death Knight without the massive burst. I really don't know how good this deck is, but apparently this has been the most talked about deck in the past 24 hours, where Fino's been playing it, Ridiculous Hat has officially endorsed it, and well, Hunter Ace is the one that came up with this ridiculous deck. And honestly, I think the way that this deck could be legitimate is that, like, you know, you have Bonebreaker on 1, you have all this aggressive damage, you have Blightfang for big board, and you still have, like, Nerubian Vizier, you still have, like, Hawk Rider Ranch as well, the Nerubian Swarmguard for big board, and then maybe you can use Vizier to find those cards you're looking for. I don't know. I feel like the main reason to run this deck is because of Thracian, No Muncher, and Patchwork or something like that. I can't speak to the validity of this deck, but it is on my radar. I will play it, and I will tell you guys in a future video whether or not it is bait or not. So continuing on with the 12 wins, lots of people doing well with Aggro Mage, nothing really, you know, groundbreaking here. McBanterface goes another 12 wins with Minelock. It looks like we're very close to talking about Minelock. The last deck that we'll talk about before talking about Minelock is apparently Spell Relic Demon Hunter, which uses Enchanter. Can't speak to the validity of this deck, but this is still an archetype that has been emerging because Demon Hunter is not really being explored right now since it's not, like, on top of the meta. But this is still a deck that apparently can get 12 wins. If, okay, there we go. If they would show me. Apparently it's also pretty good on ladder. But let's talk about the big elephant in the room, or I should say the gigantic rod in the room. Pocket Train was able to do something absolutely unbelievable, and I'm still trying to figure out if this is even, like, repeatable, but he achieved 12 wins in the Brawlseum with Minelock, Mill Warlock, and Skeleton Warlock. Each deck based on Minelock, but if you master the deck, you can win 12 wins without mines. Literally, this Pocket Train is so freaking good at this game. He can take out the mines, put in Shellfish, still get 12 wins, take out the mines, put in a Volatile Skeleton, which deals 2 damage, half the damage of mine, and also it doesn't hit face guarantee. How unbelievably cracked do you have to be in order for this to happen? Well, just look at this clip. And this will really just put everything into perspective on how good this deck has become. I think this is 1 turn before it happens. So let me actually skip ahead a little bit.
Oh,
but yeah, okay, so that was just a little teaser. So he ends up playing the Solid Alibi again. And now look what happens. You guys see it? I honestly didn't even see this the first time I saw it. I didn't want to believe it. And something that's actually cool to point out is if you hover over the Legendary Warlock card, it actually updates in real time how many death rattles it gets. But I don't think he showcases it in this matchup.
Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service.
And with no clickable button,
Insta 12.
you guys, you get the point. You get the
immensely.
point. You get the point, right? You get how busted this deck is and why so many streamers were able to go like 12-0 with it. Like, I think yeah, wow, I actually picked out the exact 2. That was not pre-recorded or pre-rehearsed. But there you go. Those are all the decks that do extremely well to where you can hit 12 wins on the Tavern Brawl. But this is the biggest advice that I have to give everybody. Most of the players that get 12 wins are extremely cracked, like Pocket Train, for example. These are players that know these decks inside and out, and literally, probably throughout their entire run, did not make a single misplay, and even then, they still needed to have some sort of really insane lucky high roll, which I will actually showcase in some of my games up ahead. Like, I literally would not have gotten 8-3 unless I had some of the most insane high rolls. Like, it is just the nature of the game. It is the nature of the Tavern Brawl to where, you know, high risk, high reward. The better you do, the more wins you're gonna get. But at the same time, I also brought Minelock onto the ladder. And well, my first 2 losses were against someone who had the Rune Thor Rod in the mirror and I didn't. And then the second loss was someone had Theatar and they took my Phylactery. That's just kind of the nature of the heroic Tavern Brawl. So you need to be able to understand that if you know the deck well, and if you understand your matchups, you're going to do insanely well, but at the same time, it does kind of come down to luck at the end of the day. Some of these people are just insanely good at the game, and some of them also have the gold, or hopefully not runestones, but they hopefully have the gold in order to support all of this, and if you are low on gold, or if you're saving your gold for the mini set, and you really don't want to buy the mini set, I cannot suggest playing the Tavern Brawl, because it's honestly just like $10, and in my run that I went 3-3, I've literally felt like not only did I waste however much time it took for me to complete that run, but I wasted all this gold for no reason. And even me, someone who sometimes gets, you know, stuff for free from Blizzard, I still don't like wasting my gold, and I still don't like that negative feeling of, you know, oh, I could have done all of this, but now I'm just sitting here with, you know, with essentially my thumb in my mouth. So that's my opinion on the Tavern Brawl. Do it if you believe that you understand a deck very well, and do your homework. Make sure you understand your matchups. Make sure you understand your mulligan, because you need to maximize your chances. You cannot treat this like, you know, a typical ladder match where you're watching Netflix on one screen and you're barely paying attention to the game at hand, because you can always re-roll. If you lose a life, you lose a life. That's pretty much my point. Don't play the Tavern Brawl unless you have the gold to back it up, or unless you really just want to try it yourself and see what you can do and how lucky you can get. And in the clips coming up ahead, I have the 2 ends of my runs, of my 8-3 runs, one with Unholy Death Knight, and honestly, the Mage game is the main reason why I'm even including gameplay to begin with, because I don't like adding gameplay to these Mogu males. I like the idea of just trying to get it done all in one take, even though there was that one cut that I had to make because I lost my train of thought. But regardless, that is pretty much the heroic Tavern Brawl, all in all. If you guys have any questions, feel free to, you know, put something down in the comments, whether or not you think this deck could do well. But that's really the point of this video. You can do well with any deck as long as you understand the mulligan, you understand your matchups, and you understand what you're going to be seeing. And honestly, all of these decks are a great indicator of what you'll be seeing once you get a couple of wins, because you'll sometimes see someone like Aggro Mage, or I'm sorry, like Aggro Mage, and I really don't believe in the validity of that deck right now. But in any case, enjoy the game clips coming up ahead, where I end up doing well with Unholy Death Knight as well as Frost DK. But if this is you know, where you're gonna end the video, then make sure you subscribe before you log out and before you get off of YouTube. So thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like the video, make sure you comment, do all of that kind of crazy stuff. But most importantly, just, you know, have fun playing Hearthstone, because we really need to have some more fun in this game. And honestly, heroic Tavern Brawl is a great way to have fun. Only if you win, though. But thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you enjoy the game clips coming up ahead. See you around. See you guys next time.
I'd like to get a 9-win streak, if at all possible. Ooh, mama. I am keeping the Deathborn in hand. Well, please, be unholy. I have not seen an unholy deck yet. Come on, dude. Why is literally everyone else playing this deck but me? Why is everyone else not playing this deck? Like, I keep trying to tell people that it's nuts, because I'm trying to counter them. I want to counter them, dude. Alright, easy sorceress. Me making Subway sandwiches stoned out of my tree. I'm sorry, did you want anchovies on that? Nah, man, this is exactly what that looks like. I ended up stopping by the Subway just because I needed a quick, easy meal. I actually saw the most stoned, blazed person I've ever seen in my life. This, like, the way that this dude would, like, reach at the ham. He was like this, like, moving around. And this was him reaching into, like, grabbing, like, meat. Like, he literally grabbed everything one slice at a time. And it was super funny, though, dude. It was super funny. Wait, he coined a weapon? Wait, what? He coined a weapon to kill the tutu. Okay. Sure. Slow and steady, like the Hearthstone card says. There's a flavor text that says slow and steady wins the race. Alright, let's see. What is this song right here? Wait, hold on. La Leyenda de El Mago? Is that how you pronounce that? Yeah, I'm just gonna do this and go wide. It's another Blood Death Knight, though. Another bad matchup and another person playing an unoptimized Blood list. I'm gonna have to post the list in order to tell people what the right list is. Seeing so many people playing Soulbreaker, and I don't know why. It's such a bad card. Yeah, I will gladly BM this. Like, dude, I also have the Ashwin. Like, oh my god. I actually have the lethal. Damn near. Wait, no, not yet. No, I forgot. My Arcane Bolts aren't dealing 5 yet. They're only dealing 4. I can Frostweave Dungeoneer. And I can maybe find the other Frozen Touch. Okay, so there's two thoughts running in my head right now. We can Crooked Cook, and we can just, like, go face. Or we could cook Bolts into Frostweave. We could just cook Frozen, just take the damage, draw the card, and then just ping. Because I don't want to use the Blood Mage yet. Okay. We hit another Deathborn. Oldie but a goodie? The End of Heartache? By Kill Switch Engage? Okay, let's go. Oh, Canna Banana. Thank you, thank you. Canna Banana. I should have known. Wait, he silenced me? Wait, this guy runs card? Wait, hold on, that's actually huge! Oh my god, that's huge! That's my Ashwing gone! Oh god! No. Frozen Touch, Arcane Bolt, Blood Mage. 8 mana, it deals 16. So that's what I have to aim for. I need all my minions to die, but I can't fuel Blood Boil. I'm so worried about fueling Blood Boil, dude. I can't throw out the Elemental. I just can't. I can't do it. At least the skeletons can hit him. The skeletons can hit him in the face if he Blood Boils. Alright, hit him in the face. Hit him in the face. If one hits face, we have lethal. If one hits face, we have lethal. Come on. Come on. Wait. Oh, wait. No, I miscounted. Oh, I needed both to hit face. Oh! 4, 8, 16. Yeah, I needed them both to hit face. Oh my. I need one more card. I can't afford to play around the second one. I can't afford to play around the second one. I just like how it sounds. Yeah, I mean, it literally sounds much better. I agree with you. Okay, let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, dude. Come on. Come on. No answers. And even if he does, like, hit Howling Blast, it can go face. He did it. He fucking did it. Oh! Oh! That means he doesn't have the Blood Boil! Okay. 16 is the magic number. That ate a lot. That ate a lot of damage, dude. That ate so much damage. Wait. 4, 16, 8, 17. I need a little bit more. I need a little bit more gas in the trunk, dude. A little bit more gas in the tank. Okay. This is it. This is it. I need him to miss healing. The Coroner attack was just too powerful. It actually might be a card to put in this deck in order to beat Ashwin. It's literally, it's gimped me so hard! I need the other Frozen Touch. I literally need to hit the other Frozen Touch right here, right now. Other Frozen Touch, dude, come on. Okay, go face. I guess it doesn't matter. I need the other Frozen Touch. Come on, other Frozen Touch. Amplified Snow Flurry? Hell yes. Maybe it's just time to unload it. There's also Shavara. No, there's also Shavara. That's a reason to hold on to the Frozen Touches. So I can't throw this yet. I'm so fucking close, dude. It's 16, 17, 19 with hero power. I literally need to draw all the damage. I hate the fact that I'm floating this much mana. No! And it's Shavara! Holy shit! What? How did he cuck my Ashwin? He used Coroner and silenced it. Oh! Oh! You just suck it! What's the... Oh my god! Oh my god, no way! That was such an emotional... Oh my god, that shouldn't have happened! I stole that kid's lunch money and his lunch. The oh my god, it's taking over, dude! It's taking over! Okay, what is the counter to this deck? What is the counter to Aggro Mage? Is it also Aggro Mage? I hope it's not. Let's actually check the stats. What is this deck weak against? Dude, look at... Oh my god, look at that. Death Knight win rate went up massively last night in Standard. It's becoming real, man. Okay, what is Aggro Mage weak to? Oh my god, look at this matchup spread, dude. It's Big Spell Mage. They're weak against Big Spell Mage? Really? How is it only 46% against Unholy Death Knight? That's some bullshit. I feel like this is a terrible matchup from my experience. But now I have the Marrowgar. Oh my lord, this is gonna go bad, dude. This is gonna go terribly. Ramp Druid 46%. That's not even that unfavored. I mean, yeah, armor's annoying, but Big Spell Mage is like the only thing that's like less than 40%. Honestly, this could be Big Spell. This honestly could be Big Spell, and it sucks that I have a Plague Strike in hand. Well, hold on a minute. I'm only checking Legend stats. Let me check top Legend stats. Okay, wow, dude. Wow. That difference is huge. It becomes more favored. So, yeah, I guess I was right. This matchup is a lot more swingy than I first anticipated. How's Blood DK? Okay, so my point earlier, Frost Death Knight. Oh, wait, hold on. That's Frost Death Knight. Never mind. Okay, sorry. I was looking at the wrong one. My bad. That jump was actually incorrect. Unholy Death Knight. And then the first Death Knight was Frost. So, yeah, it's still 45%. Blood Death Knight is 38%, apparently. So, Blood Death Knight would be the way to counter this. Maybe we take the Tice approach and just play Unholy. Or we just play Reno Blood. Alright, this looks pretty decent. I think I just need to take the card draw. Are you, and Reno decks depend on drawing well. Oh, God. Remember, Clark, you are what you are. Yeah, if I'm unlucky, then maybe I shouldn't play that. But, like, the main idea of playing Reno Death Knight would be, like, you have so many healing tools. And, like, sometimes, like, double Blood Boil can get very clunky, you know? But there's also, like, the consideration where it's like, if you're gonna high roll, that would be the deck to high roll with, you know? Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this to get the draw 3. I can even draw 2 more if I really want to. Which it looks like we might do that next turn. The ultimate Chad mood is going 12 in the brawl with Reno Blood. I think it's definitely doable. I think it's definitely doable. Okay. So, Plague Strike. Wait, what are you coining? Hello? Okay, nice wasted coin. I will definitely find a way of making use of that. So, boom. Keep that board coming. Could discover a Grave Strength, maybe. But I'm not gonna be able to get the value from it. The corpse value. Alright, it is up next. Oh, he Vardened me? Wait, why is this? Is this Ping Mage? This actually might be Ping Mage. 3 different types of Mage decks in this this Tavern Brawl. Don't wanna be an uptown fool. Okay, so you have a couple options here. We could discover random spell, which I feel like I don't know what I want, so I don't want to discover a random spell right now. I could play School Teacher and then like 2-drop into 1-drop. I could play 4-drop Taunts, but I feel like that's the weakest play. Nah, I think we have the School Teacher no matter what, because the odds of getting like anti-magic shell are just way too good. Vampiric Blood, Defrost, Ice Touch. I don't want to spend that many corpses. I really don't want to be spending corpses, but Defrost is just still the best option here. Blight Fang and Hawk. There's the Hawk. Okay. So next turn I can go Hawk into Nerubian and then Body Bagger if the board gets destroyed in any capacity. The thing about this deck is that I don't know how to keep my cards in hand. I always end up with 2 cards in hand only. You don't want to overcommit. Like, I'll try to like explain that going into the next game. But like case in point, if you know that your opponent has like 2 damage on the field and that it's very common for them to have like a 2 mana deal 3 or whatever, then you don't just play the Hawk Rancher on 3 every single time. Sometimes you wait until you can play it with a 1-drop. Sometimes you have a different way of being able to try and clear. But right now, this here, this goes face, this goes here. Hopefully it does hit the 4-2. Alright. I mean, the only time that you're really going to have, like, a hand like this is in a game against a guy like this. I mean, I had a lot of dead cards in my hand to start this game. Like, I started with Marigar. Because, like, you play 1, you play your 2. Like case in point, you're not always going to play coin into double 1, if that's the strategy you've been taking. You don't just build up the board as fast as you physically can. Like, you know, coining out 2 1-drops, for example. Sometimes you save the coin for the Rancher. Sometimes you save the coin for Rancher into 1-drop. It depends on what your hand is. You're D5 right now? Okay, if you're D5 right now, then you've already got a good grip on the deck. You just need to master it. And if you can master it, then, oh boy. You're going to be a menace on the ladder, I'll tell you what. Discover Grave Strength? Yeah? We win the game? Okay, how many Defrosts have I played? Give me Grave Strength. For the love of... I played 3 Defrosts. Wow, I hit both of those. That's actually kind of good here. Look at all of this value. He can't clear the board. He has to like he has to roll a certain 7-mana card, which I'm not gonna say. Ram Ranch, let's go. No, we're not on the Ram Ranch. We're on the Hawk Ranch, okay? I guess you could just call it the Cock Ranch at this point. But we don't have Rams in the deck. We don't have a Ram Commander. We're not on the Ram Ranch. We're on the Hawk Ranch. The Chocobo Ranch. Yes. I will definitely let the Chocobo Ranch slide. Okay, like, you have to hit, you have to have another solid alibi. And if you do, I'm gonna be kind of upset. Is it really gonna be one of these games? I don't remember, like, all of the spells he's played in order. Wait, he played a coin, so this was played really early. I think alibi was not the third card, so yeah, GG. Woo! 8 wins, not bad, man.